And you know who got the most exquisite eyes? Genshin Impact characters. Their eyes either have flowers, diamonds, or just really sparkly. Except for Tartaglia. Yeah, I'm also terrified. I still wanna keep my eye drawing semi-realistic, so I'm gonna keep the almond shape. If you wanna make it more stylized like anime eyes, you can feel free to alter the shape. Okay, I have my sketch. Yes, it does look pretty boring. All the modifications will be done during the painting. So, draw a clean and plain sketch for now. By the way, I'm drawing Denslave's eyes. I know he's not a playable character yet. I do still have some hopes, but he has one of the most beautiful eyes in Genshin. Before we draw all the diamonds and sparkles, we must first paint the skin around the eyes. Think of it as the foundation before we draw all the pretty things on top. This is just a general shading with simple lighting. I'm not going too deep into the skin painting here. If you want to learn more about that, you can just watch this video or this video. But in a nutshell, I use airbrush around the eyes except for the middle part, and then using lasso tool and airbrush, I shade these areas. After that, just blend the colors with hard brush. I don't like using smudge tool, it's too blurry, so I always use low opacity brush to blend. Some people ask me to make tutorial how to paint over the sketch, and there's really nothing much I can explain. I mean, it says in the name, you paint over the sketch. During this step, don't forget to add darker color on certain parts, like corners of the eyes and below the eyebrows. This will give more dimension to your painting and make it less flat. Yeah, maybe I should make the paint over the sketch tutorial. Let me know what you struggle with and I will try to address it. Now erase the circle sketch because we will color it with airbrush and the sketch will only ruin the shape. So maybe just draw it in different layer or don't draw it at all so you don't have to remove it manually like me. Okay, for the enslaved's eyes, I will use the airbrush to paint, and later on I will try using custom brush to paint the second set of eyes. Now shade with darker color and on the top apply the base color. This is something that I never did in my paintings before, and this is really a game changer. The eyes look more interesting and they have more character to it, but we're not done yet. Remember, this is what the enslaved's eyes looks like, but we'll save all the details for later and continue painting the whole thing. Listen, always procrastinate on the details and focus on building your whole painting first. It's like building a house. If your foundation is still a mess, but you focus on the details and pretty things first, you'll be living in, well, this. To make it more stylized, I like to draw thicker eyeliner with longer tail, but you can skip all that or make the tail longer. That will be really cool. I also prefer messier looking eyebrows rather than super straight ones. I think they're visually more interesting and have more personality. Of course, don't just draw the eyebrows like you want them messy, not unhinged. I always paint it with this direction and draw tiny strands of hair afterwards. Okay, we procrastinate long enough, let's draw the details. If you have trouble drawing diamonds, just draw across first, connect the dots, and then erase the middle. This is optional, but I decided to fill the whole diamond with color because it looks more natural. But if you're going for super stylized drawing, you can skip this step. For the other eye, I'm not gonna draw another diamond. What am I, model student? No, we're going to duplicate, flip horizontally, and then adjust the angle using liquify. See? Same result, less hassle. I normally draw lots of lashes, but I kinda like the eyes the way it is. So maybe just in the corner and of course the lower lashes. Very important. Now I'm gonna add more color to the skin using blending modes. Blending modes are the layer types you can find here. I explain this in a lot more detail in my skin tutorial video, but real quick, multiply is for darker shadow, overlay for lighter and more vibrant color, and add is for highlights. I always apply red around the eyes because it makes them look more lovable, I think. I don't know. I heard about it somewhere, I forgot. And apply cool colors like blue and purple on the shadows. This will create a nice contrast with the warm hue of the skin. It's important to add highlights to the eyeballs to make them look wet. I'm not trying to be creepy, the eyeballs do need to have moisture. What? You like crusty dry eyeballs? Don't forget to add highlights in the middle of the eyelids and the lower part of the iris as well. I tend to went overboard with highlights sometimes. I even highlighted the eyebrows. Zoom out from time to time to see if you highlight too much because it can look unnatural. But of course, you cannot forget to add small highlight here near the pupil. Unless you're drawing Tartaglia, of course. You can draw it wherever, depending on the light source, but most of the time it's near the pupil. It looks pretty much done. Alright, he wears mask. Guess we gotta draw the mask and sadly cover up the left eyebrow. What if the enslave doesn't have a left eyebrow? Is that why he only wears half a mask? Second eyes I'll be drawing is Zhongli. He's been carrying my team for the longest time. Look at that. I don't even remember how to dodge anymore. Oh fuck, shit. I'll be drawing 3/4 angle for Zhongli's eyes. In this angle, it's important to note that the other eye will be a bit smaller and more angled. The coloring process is pretty much the same with the enslaves, but I'll be drawing a softer looking eyebrows. This is the brush I'll be using. This is a custom brush, which means it's not readily available in Ibispaint's brushes collection. To import brushes to Ibispaint, you need to have the QR code. I will provide the link for this brush in the descriptions, and then you can import it to your brushes collection. This is actually a brush to paint clouds, but I think this is also great for texture and softer looking eyes. Listen, I don't like using smudge tool, but it is good to blend the texture if it looks too rough. Zhongli's eyes have two shapes inside of it, a circle and a diamond. That's big character design, bro. Also the red eyeliner, totally my type. But as always, all the details, save them for later. Remember, foundation, foundation, foundation. And I got his eye color wrong. You can also use the cloud brush for blushes. I love adding blushes to my portrait even though I'm only drawing the eyes because it adds more dimension and texture. I obviously cannot draw a circle in one go, so go slow and steady. And then add the diamond in the middle. If it looks crooked, just erase. I draw it in the wrong layer. Erase the top a little bit so it looks more natural. And in another layer, draw his eyeliner. I usually just use multiply layer because I want it to look darker. But you can use overlay if you like lighter shade of eyeliner. Even though Zhongli's eyes are red, orange, brown, adding cool colors makes it look prettier. I'll also add some on the skin as well. Always add cool colors to the skin, even just a little. Trust me, it makes all the difference. There's one more thing that I always do as the finishing touch. Go to filter and unsharp mask. This is to make your painting sharper. Kinda contradicts the name, isn't it? This is without and this is with the filter. If you're planning to print your drawing, I think it's important to apply this unsharp mask to make sure the result is not blurry. Before this video ends, I will announce the giveaway winner for the Tourbox and Ibispaint collaboration campaign. I asked you guys to fill out a quiz of what type of creator are you and your historical representative. Thank you so much everyone for joining. Some of you are very creative in your storytelling, and I'm gonna read out the winner's comment. I am a challenge creator and my historical representative is Rembrandt. Together, we embarked on a peculiar journey of artistic exploration. Delving into the realm of the unconventional, we found ourselves in a secret underground laboratory, surrounded by peculiar contraptions and strange artifacts. Rembrandt with his paintbrush in hand, and I armed with a rubber chicken, devised a plan to fuse our creative energies. As the clock struck midnight, we began our peculiar dance, dipping the chicken's beak in vibrant hues and splattering the canvas with vibrant strokes. Rembrandt oh my god, this is the whole anime lore. Anyway, this amazing comment is from Christian Florentin Marchetan 7727. Congratulations Christian, you won the giveaway and you have one badass anime lore. Please contact campaign@tourboxtech.com via email with your shipping and contact information to claim your prize from Tourbox and Ibispaint. If you haven't had the chance in this giveaway, don't worry, I might do another one in the future. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day or night or whatever.